still look strong, energetic and muscular. For a long time, the common belief was that it was just down to genetics, luck of the draw, with weakness, fatigue, and the loss of independence. But after digging deep into scientific research on aging, muscle preservation, and longevity, men who stay strong and muscular after 60 are not necessarily doing extreme, and they're certainly not relying on massive that promise miracles in a bottle. Instead, they follow 5 simple daily habits that consistently appear in the most rigorous scientific research on muscle preservation. In this masterclass, we're going to break down exactly what those habits are and, more importantly, the science of why they work. Men who follow these habits often maintain muscle mass similar to men 20 years younger, but for those who ignore them, the decline can be rapid, with a loss of 1 to 2% of muscle mass every single year after age 60. By the time they reach 80, they may have lost 30–40% of their total strength. This is sarcopenia. But here is the good news, that loss is not an inevitable part of aging. It's often a result of these habits being missing. Let's dive deep. Habit 1. Prioritizing high-quality protein. At every single meal as we age, our bodies undergo a physiological change known as anabolic resistance. Essentially, your muscle fibers become deaf to the signals that protein sends to repair and grow. This means you need a higher concentration of amino acids, the building blocks, to trigger muscle protein synthesis. Scientific consensus suggests that for men over 60, aiming for 35 to 40 grams of protein is the threshold needed to overcome this resistance. But most men make a common mistake. They start their day with almost zero protein, perhaps just toast or cereal. Then they have a moderate lunch and save all their protein for a large dinner. The problem with this backloaded approach is that it only triggers the muscle-building signal once in a 24-hour period. To stay muscular, you must spread your protein intake evenly across the day to keep the repair signals firing. Focus particularly on the amino acid leucine found in high amounts in dairy, meat, and soy, which acts as the on switch for growth. A perfect day would start with eggs and Greek yogurt, providing that first 40-gram hit to jumpstart your metabolism. Lunch could be grilled chicken or fish, followed by a dinner of turkey, lean beef, or a hearty portion of beans and quinoa. If you struggle to hit those numbers, a high-quality whey or plant-based protein shake can be an invaluable tool. Now, once you have the building blocks, you need the reason for your body to use them. Habit 2. Consistent resistance training. I'll be direct. Walking is great for your heart, but it won't save your muscle. You must lift challenging weights. Research shows that to preserve strength as we age, we need to stress the muscle fibers enough to create micro tears that require repair. Lifting 3 to 4 times per week is the sweet spot for most men over 60, allowing for both the signal to grow and the time to recover. Forget the complicated machines. Focus on compound movements, exercises that engage multiple joints and muscle groups at once. Movements like squats and deadlifts recruit the largest muscle groups in your body, sending a signal to stay strong. Add in push-ups, rows, and overhead presses to ensure your upper body remains functional and resilient. The key is progressive overload, gradually increasing the weight or intensity, so your body always has a reason to adapt. When your body believes muscle is necessary for survival, it will prioritize those building blocks you're eating to maintain it. Before we move to habit number 3, I have a quick question for our global community. Where are you joining us from today? Take a second to drop your location in the comments. We love seeing how far the message travels. Now, this next habit is often neglected, yet it's where the actual growth happens. Habit 3. Prioritize deep, restorative sleep. Growth doesn't happen in the gym, it happens in bed. During deep sleep, your body enters its primary repair mode, releasing a surge of growth hormone. This is also the peak time for testosterone production. For men over 60, even one night of poor sleep can significantly drop these levels. Chronic sleep deprivation, getting less than 7 hours a night, has been linked to increased muscle breakdown and slower recovery times. To master your sleep, you must master your environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Eliminate blue light from screens at least 1 hour before bed, as it suppresses melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Your body's internal clock thrives on regularity. Remember, you can't out-train a bad sleep schedule. Treat your rest with the same discipline as your workouts. Habit 4. Daily walking for metabolic health. This might seem simple, but its role is profound. Walking isn't about building muscle directly, it's about creating the perfect metabolic environment for your muscles to thrive. Daily walking improves insulin sensitivity, ensuring that the nutrients from your protein-rich meals are delivered effectively to your muscle tissues. It also helps clear out systemic inflammation, a major silent killer of muscle as we age. Aim for 8,000 to 10,000 steps every day. This consistency keeps your metabolic rate elevated and your circulation at peak performance. Find ways to keep moving. Take the stairs. Walk for 15 minutes immediately after your largest meal. The goal is to avoid prolonged periods of sitting, which sends a dormancy signal to your muscles. Stay active, stay muscular. Our final habit is perhaps the most overlooked, yet it can undo all your hard work. Habit 5. Manage chronic stress. When you are chronically stressed, your body produces elevated levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Cortisol is inherently catabolic, meaning it actively signals your body to break down muscle tissue for energy. High cortisol is a fast track to muscle loss. Science shows that men with the highest chronic stress levels lose muscle faster. You must have a daily practice to bring those cortisol levels down. This could be 10 minutes of meditation or mindful breathing. It could be spending time in nature, reading a book, or connecting with friends. The method is less important than the result, keeping your nervous system balanced so your body remains in a muscle-building state. Now, we've covered a lot, but the real power is in their synergy. Protein provides the building blocks, while strength training provides the non-negotiable signal. Sleep provides the window for repair, while daily walking ensures your metabolism is primed. And stress management ensures that cortisol doesn't tear down everything you've built. Together, they create a biological environment where your body naturally stays strong, energetic, and muscular. Final thoughts. I know this can feel like a lot, but you don't have to do it all at once. Pick just one habit, master that first, then add the next. In a few months, these science-backed behaviors will simply be part of who you are, and the result will be a life defined by strength, independence, and vitality. If you found this valuable, please hit that subscribe button. We release new tips every week, and before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these habits are you currently struggling with? Start today. See you in the next video.